I'm SEIDS. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a tutorial on all of my favorite Logic Pro tips. This is a mouse pad that's a limited drop with LarryOh. We'll be doing limited drops of this. If you'd like to be notified how to get one of these, sign up below. Let's jump right into the DAW so I can break down each one of these tricks for you. Okay, first trick in the key command. To quickly hide a track, highlight the track you want to hide and press Ctrl plus H. There it is, hidden. To see which tracks are hidden, you can press H and then press H to hide them again. To quickly get these outside tracks to match the label of these inside track labels, all you do is highlight the tracks, click on the one track, and then you can click Shift to highlight them all. And then you're going to press Shift Option N. And bam, the inside labels match the outside labels. Let's say I want to quickly highlight everything else. So I can highlight on this, and then I can press Shift I, and this will invert highlight selection. So that's really helpful. Let's say I want everything else highlighted except for these pianos. So I have these pianos highlighted, and then I press Shift I, and bam, everything else is highlighted. To quickly color code, all you do is press Option C. Let's say I want to change this to orange. All I would do is do Option C, pull up this color code, and then I can make this an orange. Well, an orange. If I want to quickly cycle a section, select what you want to cycle and press U, and bam, it will cycle that one section. See? U, U, U. To quickly cycle a marker, you can just highlight the marker and press Command U. To quickly create a summing stack, what you do is highlight the tracks that you want to make a summing stack of and press Command Shift G, and bam, you have a summing stack. To quickly join tracks, highlight the tracks you want to join and press J. And this works for both audio and MIDI. C, J. Bam. To quickly repeat tracks, select the tracks you want to repeat and press Command R. Bam. Repeated. By the way, I'm always doing Command Z to undo. To quickly open up preferences, press Command comma. This used to be called preferences, but now it's called settings, but this is basically preferences. To quickly open up project settings, you press Option P, and then this is the project settings that you can quickly open up, which is different than the preferences. To quickly split a track, highlight the track you want to split, put the playhead where you want to split it, and then press Command T, and it will split. Ta-da! To move the track head by 8 bars, press Shift and this arrow. There, moves it by 8 bars. To quickly zoom in or out vertically, hold down Command and press up and down. And to go the other way horizontally, hold down Command, right and left. To quickly detect tempo of an audio, select the audio that you want to quickly detect and press Option Command T. There it is, the tempo for you. Pretty helpful. To transpose by a semitone, hold down Option and move arrow key up or down. And this works on both audio and MIDI. You can see it over here. It's transposing up or down. To quickly transpose by an octave, you do Shift, Option, arrow key up, so it goes up an octave, or down an octave, Shift, Option, arrow key down. And again, it works for audio and MIDI. Up, which you can see over here. Up, down. Let's say you want to open up your toolbox, you just press T, and then you can select different tools to use. To select every track that's in the cycled section, cycle the part you want to select all the tracks of, and press Shift L. And it'll select everything that has been under that cycle. Press A to open up automation, so now you can automate. Press Option Command Z to open up undo history. So now I can go back even to here, and it'll go back to all of the things. Or I can go to here. And it'll even show parameters from mixer and plugin. Let's say I want to shrink or grow a wavelength. This is not going to affect the gain. This is just going to be a visual thing for you to see. You just hold down Command and do the plus or minus sign, and it'll shrink and grow all the wavelengths. To duplicate a track, highlight the track and press Command D, and bam, it is duplicated. Let's say I want to duplicate these drums with some MIDI drums. All you have to do is highlight the track and press Ctrl D. Drum replacement and doubling will pop up. You can select OK, and then you can go through and pick out a different kick or a different instrument with that. That will copy the rhythm from that drum groove. To quickly show or hide flex pitch, you press Command F, and then here's flex pitch, and you can do your editing in here. And then to take that away, Command F. To add a stereo out track to your whole project, press Command Shift plus M, and here it is. And now you could do a cool automation on here. For example, let's add a filter. Here's a filter. I'm going to set this to a latch, put on a filter. Let's play it. And look, I did an animation just on the track. Let's say you want to see a bus in the main Logic screen. Highlight the bus you want to see and press Ctrl T. And bam, there it is. To open up the mixer in another window, press Command 2, and now you can use it on your second screen. To mute a track, highlight the track and press Ctrl M, Ctrl M, Ctrl M. To select all of the muted tracks, select Shift M. Ta-da! To quickly strip the silence of this vocal, highlight the vocal or any audio track and press Ctrl X. This window will pop up. You can adjust the threshold, press OK, and it took out all the silences for you. Let's say I want to select everything after this track, highlight that track and press Shift F, and everything after that track will be selected. This next one is really cool. Let's say you're messing around with some chords and you love it, but you didn't hit record. All you have to do is press Shift R and bam, it captured recorded for you because it is always listening. Let's say I just want to bounce this region in place. All I do is highlight it and press Ctrl B. And there it is. If I want to bounce the whole track in place, what I would do is press Ctrl Command B, click OK, and it will bounce the track until the end of the file. There it is. To quickly go to, let's say, marker 8, press Option/. Now I can say go to marker 8, OK, and there we have it. Let's say I want to go to marker 6, Option/6. There we have it. To quickly add this region to the loop library, highlight the sound you want to add and press Ctrl/Shift-O. You can do all these names. Let's say I do this SEIDS Fave Drums. Create. Now if I open up O to go to the loop library, type in SEIDS Fave, and there they are. Let's say I want to quickly move this region to this track. Highlight the region, highlight the track, and press Shift-Ctrl T. Bam! It moved it right over. To open up the piano roll in another window, hold down Option and double click, and bam, piano roll is now in another window. To quickly open up plugin information, hold down Command and double click on the icon, and bam, here's the VST. To quickly stretch or minimize a region, hold down Option, hover over this corner, and then you can quickly stretch or minimize, and it's both for audio and MIDI. Moving on to the arrangement tricks. To quickly repeat a section between the locators or the cycle bar, let's say I want to quickly repeat this break, highlight it, and press Ctrl Command R. And there you have it, another break. To quickly cut a section between the cycle bar or the locators, cycle the section, and press Ctrl Command X. And there you have it. It's gone. Now there's only one break. To quickly add a silence, cycle amount of silence you want, and then press Ctrl Command Z. Bam, now there's a silence. Let's say you're comping vocals, for instance, they sad too. So now when you zoom in, this quick swipe is on, and if I want to move this, it will just move this quick swipe. But let's say I want to quickly turn this off, so I can just move this one take over a bit. Highlight it, press Option Q, and now I can quickly move this over, because I've turned quick swipe off. To quickly play from any selection, highlight the selection you want to play from, and press Shift spacebar. Are you lonely? Did you love it? Let's say I want to play from here, Shift spacebar. I get it. Sometimes I hate me too. And even if the cycle bar is on, it will still do it. Let's say I want to quickly select multiple markers, hold down Shift, and then I can select multiple markers. But you can't really do it any other way. You could do that with anything too. If you want to select multiple things, hold down Shift and select multiple regions. Let's say I want to quickly shorten this marker, hold down Command and click where you want to shorten it, and it'll shorten it. Let's say I want to try out skipping this part of the song, hold down Command and click on the cycle bar to invert it, and now when I play, they sad too. It skips that whole section. Command click to undo it. Let's say I want to quickly highlight this first wave to another part. I'm going to hold down Command to set up my marquee tool. The reason I can do that is because the marquee is on my second toolbar, so that's how I activate it with Command. Or you can just press TR and then highlight the part that you want. Make sure you switch it back to the pointer tool by pressing TT. Hold down Option, and then you can drag it down. And now you can copy and paste it anywhere. Okay, now moving on to the piano roll favorites. To quickly remove overlapping notes, you see how these are overlapping? You can just do backslash, and bam, it removed overlapping. To do do a forced legato to make it play to the end, press Shift \, and bam, it played it to the end of the note. To select only the bass notes, press Shift arrow key down, and bam, only the bass notes have been selected. Only the top notes, press Shift arrow key up. To highlight all of the notes on the same position, highlight the notes you want, press Shift P, and bam, all of that notes on that exact position, that exact rhythm of that bar will be highlighted. To select all the notes of the same pitch, highlight the pitch you want, and press Shift E, and all of those notes will be highlighted. To highlight all the notes of the same color, which is the same velocity, highlight the note you want and press Shift C. And the last one, let's say you want to break up all these notes equally, hold down Alt and use your scissor tool. My scissor tool is on the right tool, so that's how I'm able to do that with my right mouse click. But if you don't have that, you can do T key and then I to pull up your scissor tool, hold down Alt, click, and it'll break it up at the perfect position. So if I want even smaller notes, I hold down Alt, hold it over here, and bam, it'll break it up for me. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you want to be notified how to get one of these mouse pads, sign up in the caption. I'll be posting a new video every Tuesday, so I'll see you next week.